Good morning to all traders and welcome to another video of the markets in waves. Today is the 9th of March and we're going to have a quick update on dollar, Swiss franc, dollar, yen, Dow Jones, gold and Chevron using of course Elliott wave analysis. Starting first with the dollar against the Swiss franc. Last week we talked about this trend line. Okay, this is a multi-year trend line that is keeping the bearish trend intact. So we're looking at this as primary wave 4. We're expecting a wave 5, right? So this is a 333 finish down here, and we're expecting, we're somewhere here, we're expecting a 4 and a 5. Well, that 4 came and the 5 came. I wouldn't be surprised though if we are really going to go across above it just for a false break before we turn. But in either case, this is a very good opportunity on the downside in my opinion. The RSI and also the MACD are supporting this narrative as well. In case we break above and we remain above, that would indicate that this wave down here is wave 5. However, since this looks like impulsive so far, corrective, yeah, I'm not particularly fond of this scenario. Now for dollar against yen, I've changed my count a little bit here, yeah, because we were looking at wave 1 actually still going up. But now with all this extension, this to me has to be a wave 3. For that reason, I changed this sort of flat pattern to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is very possible scenario as well. And here we ended wave B, which means now we've done a 1 and 2, and we're gonna you're gonna see 3, 4, and 5, okay, where the corrective wave X is going to end, and from there potentially start looking for lower prices in wave Z, because this is a correction W, X, and Z. Okay, now we'll look at around 110.83 for the 161 extension of waves A and B, yeah, because we have now broken the 108.57, which is the 100 Fibonacci extension. If we go a little bit lower on the 1 and 2 as well, you see that the 100 has broken and we move up for the 161, which is the 110. If you know 110.21 is going to be wave 3, then most likely we're going to get a correction down and then a continuation up to finish anywhere between 110.22 and 110.87. The other scenario, of course, is that, you know, as with dollar and Swiss franc, we ended that down here. Okay, this is a complete different. It's not a W. It's the end of bearish move, and this is going to be like 1, 2, and we extend up in impulse wave 3 as we speak. Now, Dow Jones. We talked about this being a 5 last time, yeah, because we were looking at an A, B, and a C. But we also talked about the potential after this break down here, that this could be a false break and we could continue up. Now this actually is coming in. So I think that this is 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to see 4 and 5. I want to go to 32, 38 at least. And once we get there, I want to finally see a valid break of this trend line. Okay. Now this is an ending diagonal, right? That's why we've got an ABC here. So we could use the Fibonacci extension tool over here, go and use A and B and look at another potential level. So in case we break, yeah, because we've got the 78, in case we break the 32, 47, 38, then the next level up is around the 33K. Okay, this is the one I'll be looking next. And this would be considered to be an overthrown, which is very well seen in ending diagonal patterns. Now, the signals on the MACD, on the RSI, remain tilted on the upside. Okay, so for that reason, I'll be expecting to see a continuation up. Now, don't forget that in the longer term, this is also cycle wave 3. Yeah, so once we get there, decline and then continuation up in the long term. Gold, where we were down here last week, we did say that we're expecting another move to the downside for wave 3. Then we want wave 4 and wave 5 around the 60.72. Obviously, we can go lower for a false break, and from there I will be expecting an upside move. Now, we've got a very nice signal on the RSI and the MACD And one would probably ask, what if we already ended? I will tell you what, I think we haven't ended. First of all, we do see this as an end diagonal. I think we haven't ended because of this wave one extension, okay? So if we take into account this move over here, you see the 161 extensions are 1664, okay? We don't necessarily have to get there for wave three because wave three looks like it's ended already, but if we get there at least for wave five, that would probably be ideal. Now, as you can see, wave three extended below the one, so wave three is going to be the biggest. Now, if that is the case, what this means that we could even go down to 1628, but that would be probably the minimum or the lowest low I would be expecting to see in this particular market. Okay, now if none of this happens, then most likely we've got a breakdown here. Okay, which means all of this move on the downside is some sort of leading diagonal, corrective leading diagonal, I would say. For the MACD and the RSI, guys, I would be expecting another signal to come in because this particular signal, I think, is just for a corrective wave 4. And last, chevron, guys. Last week we talked about that we were down here, right? And we're moving up. So we talked about two scenarios. One was we're going to go there, come down and move up. So that would be some sort of, a running flat or something. And the other scenario we talked about is that, once we break the 38.2, from there to there, and we add 132, which is the 100, yeah? And we looked at the break of the 100. A valid break of this, we said, is going to be wave 1, wave 2, and then now we are currently in wave 3. So with that said, I think wave 3 is going to be at least 115. If we take into account we're in the stocks markets as well, I would be expecting an extended wave 3 at 135 or so, okay? And this is where most likely we will start seeing a correction down in wave 4, and then we're going to get wave 5 in wave 3, in wave minor 3, right? Now, the signal over here on the MACD is probably going to be some sort of correction because I'm expecting wave 3 to be extended. So it's going to be another 5-wave move within wave 3 over here, right? Okay, so this could be all for the day, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have an alternative current demand, of course, please notice the comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.